That lightning round did not create much separation. It's only a 30-point game. Morrison is on top with 150 points. Durand has 120, but when each question is worth 20 points, that gap could close very quickly. It could also widen very quickly as well. Our Mercy Health final challenge is a buzz-in, so the only rule change contestants between this game or this round and round one is the point changes. So the points are doubled now to 20. Hands on your buzzers, and I will bring you the first question in the Mercy Health final challenge round. A 2019 study questioned the existence of what psychology effect in which large numbers of onlookers become less likely to come to someone's aid. Jack.
The bystander effect?
That is correct. Study actually seems to show the opposite. You are the first in the round. You've got 20 points. What author of Mere Christianity and the Screwtape Letters depicted the Pevensey children and a lion named Aslan in his Chronicles? John.
C.S. Lewis.
That is correct. Chronicles of Narnia. 20 more points. You are on top now by 10. Lake Biwa and the Kanto Plain are on what Asian island, home to Griffin?
Japan.
Incorrect. I will continue for Durand. Home to Yokohama and Osaka. John.
Philippines.
Incorrect. The island is Honshu. The country was correct, but we needed the island. No points. New question. What paired organs in the abdomen respond to the hormones aldosterone and ADH, which regulate those organs' ability to absorb water and filter the blood? Griffin.
Kidneys.
That's correct. It's the function of the kidneys there. You've got 20 points now, Morrison. You're on top by 10. During the Battle of Flamborough Head, what naval commander allegedly exclaimed, "I have not yet begun to fight," after being asked to surrender? Griffin.
John Paul Jones.
That is correct. 20 more points for Morrison. What state whose Jackson Lake Dam is in Grand Teton National Park is also home to most of Yellowstone National Park? Griffin.
Montana.
Incorrect. I'll continue for Durand, and is led from Cheyenne. John.
Wyoming.
That is correct. Right before the buzzer. Easy if you know state capitals there. Durand, you've got 20 more points. What author depicted William of Baskerville and other monks investigating murders at an Italian abbey in The Name of the Rose? Hannah.
Doyle.
Incorrect. Durand. Jack.
Fleming.
Incorrect. Umberto Eco. No points, teams. Here's a brand new question for both of you. What explorer was accompanied by the navigator Fred Noonan near Howland Island when she disappeared in 1937 during Joey?
Amelia Earhart.
That is correct. You didn't even need the most obvious clue in an attempt to fly around the globe. 20 more points. Cepheids are pulsating examples of what kind of object whose brightness, Joey?
Stars.
That is correct. Plotted on the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, and that's 20 more for Durand. What place where you can get yourself clean and hang out with all the boys? Hannah.
YMCA.
That's correct. Fun place to stay in the Village People disco song. You've got 20 more. The Great Fire of London and the Great Plague of London took place in which decade, during which? Griffin.
1660s.
That is correct. Samuel Pepys kept his diary, and that is the round. By 10 points. We told you it comes down to one question all the time, and that went back and forth that whole round. Congratulations, Morrison. You are moving on. You're going to the finale in 2 weeks against Auburn. Durand, don't go anywhere. First of all, you played a fantastic, not just game today, but to make it this far in the tournament, you know how hard that is, right? But don't go anywhere, because you actually get to play in our third place game, or the game to find out who takes third place, next week against Belvedere. We hope we see you for that match. Stay here or join us again for another edition of Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl.